Hello everyone, I'm Hydra. We're back playing Dark Souls. So, last time I showed you how to open up a bunch of shortcuts. I just ate a cookie, it was delicious. So now I got us back to here, because before we fight the Hydra, we need one specific item. Because, let me tell you, if you don't have this item, your life's going to be hell. But, in multiple places actually. This item is actually one of your very important items in the game. Unlike another list, that was all, unlike another thing on the computer, that was just all like, oh, you know, one of the most important that needs to be used in the game. It's all like, no, it doesn't. It just makes your life better. So anyways, as you can see, going up this elevator, we can actually step off onto here. So what we want to do here is do a simple roll. Whoop! There we go. And we land over here. Alright, so, oh, by the way, there's the giant crow that brought us over here. So, say hi to the crow. Hi, crow. First things first that we want to do is we want to go into here and grab this. This is the Undead Asylum key. That will help us with a locked door. So, yeah, let's get back over here. Oh, shit. Okay, come on. There we go. Perfect. Good, so that way we don't have to climb all the way up. I mean, we don't have to use the elevator again. So, now we want to just go up here. And over here we have a giant bird's nest. And it says to curl up like a ball. Whoever discovered this, I don't know. Or, I mean, I guess it's right there. But it's like on the top of here, like before, you know, like walkthroughs and such. You get to just sit here, and you have to sit for like 20 seconds, where you just stand and sit there like a ball. Not stand, sit there like a ball. You know, maybe confuse me like an egg. I don't know. But out of nowhere, the frickin' bird comes back. Maybe the bird's pissed because they're like, hey, you're in my nest. Because there comes like, hey, you're not an egg. Get the fuck out of here. And whoop, there I am. Why that's a thing, I don't know. This bird has a problem with molting. It really needs to get like a better guy. And whoop, drops us in here. I guess we're better off in this nest. And now we're actually back at the Undead Asylum. Now, unlike the first time, though, there are more enemies and, well, tougher enemies as well in this. There we go. Be careful, these guys can easily overwhelm you because they have so many freaking attacks. Fun fact that you want to do is avoid the center of this room. Remember how the guy crashed in there and we can still hear it thumping? That's because underneath is where we have a secret box. I'm telling you that now because, you know, obviously I know about it. And I want you guys to know about it, like the reason as to why, you know, because like I said, we're also discovering secrets. I would like, you know, people to be informed. Now, that is a tough boss. You want to have stuff that blocks. Can I not slide? Oh yeah, I can slide down. Alright, so first we're going to go down here. This actually is important for a secret area in the game. So, however, down here we have a new friend. Oh, there he is. Hello, new friend. How are you over there? Oh, you're angry. What a surprise. So now we got to take this guy out. There's actually quite a few of these guys. Ooh, backstab. Very nice. There's actually a few of these guys now at the asylum. Like I said, there's bigger, badder enemies, and they're all wanting my butt. Yeah, I don't know why. Hey, it's been a long time for them. They've been in the army. Maybe they're all like, man, butt. There we go. So there's how we get a Black Knight Greatsword, in case you want that. In our old cell, we get a particular dog. That's not the item that we need to fight the Hydra, but this is actually how we access a secret area called the Premium Honor. I don't know, I'm not super great with these names. Yep, our friend's still over there. See, that's the boss that we'll have to fight if we fall through the floor. So for right now, we're going to avoid it, because... Nope, that's a no. That's a big-ass no. So we're going to climb back up the ladder. Yeah, there's actually quite a few things that are changed in the Undead Asylum, so I'm glad that, you know, we're taking on early. There we go. I don't think I need to rest. No, I'm good. I'm going to take a hit. I think. Nope. So remember this guy? Yeah, he's gone what's called hollow. Hollow means that they've gone insane, and now they want to rip our face off. Ow! Shit! Ow! You not miss, Chicky Poo. You have one job, and that's not miss. God, this is hard to see in tight corners. Ah! Roll out. There we go. I'm just gonna stand there. Standing there means fireballs! Woohoo! See, in Dark Souls 1, poise also actually works. I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, poise is, you know, fine in the other Dark Souls. Like, no. You can have an entirely heavy set of armor and get your ass handed to you by a dagger. So, yeah, no, poise does not work. Oh shit, I forgot about the ball. Stupid ball. Poise does not work in the other games, and I will firmly stand by that because there's poise in this game, and it works wonders. Heavy armor means your character gets... What poise does, it means that your character doesn't get interrupted in the middle of their attack if you're struck. So if you're heavy armored and someone comes at you with like a light weapon or something, can you just... What are you doing? Just slash, stupid girl. There we go. I get fucked. Come on, just... See, notice how I'm trying to slash, but they can interrupt my slash? That's because this armor that I'm wearing has, like, very little poise. Or did they remove poise from light armor? I don't know. I think it was an update, but... There you go, so you guys may remember this area, and then we're gonna go in here, and oh look, now there's two friends! Fire! Fire! Oh jeez, oh jeez, fire was not enough. I did not kill him with fire. There we go. So we're just gonna want to get around this guy, just... Show me your back. Oh, what a dick. Shield. There we go. Backstabs are still... There we go, I'll call her soldier. There we go. So over here is the item necessary. It's called the Rusted Iron Ring. What it does is it allows us to move freely in water, just as if we were not in water. Where otherwise water massively slows you down, and it sucks. So instead, we now have this ring, and this gives us tons of freedom to move in water, which we're going to need because we're battling a Hydra. Oh, he's behind me. This is the guy I'm looking for. Hey, buddy. Fire. Fire is not effective against this guy. At all. Alright, that means that we're going to have a... Why so many close quarters? Like... Ugh, this is not fun. By the way, in case you guys don't know, there's actually a Dark Souls board game. It's absolutely one of my favorite board games to play. And you guys should honestly check it. If you guys like Dark Souls, the game actually plays quite a bit like Dark Souls. But yeah, it's a game designed for 1 to 4 players. That's right, you can play by yourself because the game has its own AI. And because the game has its own, like, AI pretty much, then you're able to, actually play just by yourself. So, if you guys like Dark Souls, you guys like board games, check it out. It's called Dark Souls... Oh, Dark Souls board game. I am getting my ass handed to me. Yeah, I think it's just Dark Souls board game. It's fantastic, and no, this is not like... I'm not getting sponsored or anything, but that would be awesome if I had a sponsorship. Are you kidding me? I don't care if you guys say I'm a sellout. I would take a sponsorship in a heartbeat. You know, free money to talk about you know, products. I'm okay with that. I mean, heck, I'd do it for Coke. Oh. In case you're wondering, it's Coca-Cola, not, you know, Columbia Nose Candies, they call it. Alright, now we can skip this because you guys already saw me third. Alright, so, now we have everything we need to battle a Hydra. Now, the Hydra is greatly intimidating, and without this ring, it's a nigh close to impossible battle. It's very difficult. Just go down. There we go. And down again. It's a very difficult battle if you don't know what you're doing, and if you don't have the Iron Rust ring. So, but, because we do have those two things, that's going to make our lives a little bit easier. So, first things that we got to do is we got to go back to Dark Basing. Because like I said, any spellcaster worth their salt is going to want to pick up this helmet. Well, actually, it comes with a full set of gear, but the rest of the gear is not as great. Ooh, fun fact though, while we're waiting for elevator anyways. The skirt to her set is a complete light armor. I think it only weighs like, I don't know, 1.6 pounds or something like that. Like, incredibly light. And it actually used to be that it was massively powerful. Like, to the point where they decided to nerf it because that's lame. Yeah, I don't believe in nerfing. It's like, if an item is powerful, fuck it. Let people play it. Enjoy it. I honestly think that people just get what they want. Like, if someone wants to play with an overpowered sword, let them play with an overpowered sword. But that's just me. And I'm very bitter to the Dark Souls community because I feel like the Dark Souls community is literally the definition of toxic people. Just like. But besides that, the skirt actually used to be incredibly powerful. And like I said, they nerfed it now, but it's actually pretty funny because you'd walk around in this like this dress pretty much. That looks like a dress, but yet has better stats than most armors. And it was fantastic. It would always be funny because my character would always have like heavy plate armor and a dress mixed together, so I'd be a mixed match of everything. Alright, so like I said, we're just gonna run through all this area. Okay, I'm gonna switch my shield. The reason why Grass Crest Shield helps with stamina. Like I said, it increases your stamina regeneration. Get out of here. No one likes you. Yeah, there we go. Oh, jeez. 2 smashes. Rude. Alright. There we go. See, now I have that little nice green glow about me. That's because of the, shield. Very beneficial. This is a big game, and unlike the other 2 games that introduced teleporting right at the beginning of the game, this game does not. This game is all like, find a shortcut. Otherwise, walk. And that's the reason why this game, I feel like, is the superior game, because instead of having just teleportation long distances, instead, they have plenty of shortcuts. And so you can actually jump around quite easily throughout different areas by just activating a poop ton of shortcuts. Alright, so here's the first place. First things first is we have to get rid of a bunch of crystal golems. Because crystal golems are dumb. Oh, jeez! He got insulted. Alright, sorry I offended you. Oh, you hear that? That's the Hydra spitting water. That can be horribly not beneficial. See, last time I actually played this game, I tried actually playing this game before on, like, recorded-wise, and I played as a mage. And instead of giving myself a decent weapon from the beginning, I decided, you know, I'm just going to go straight for, you know, normal mode. And I tried taking this Hydra on like that. Oh, it took like an entire episode just for me to defeat the Hydra. Luckily, that will not be out, damn it! That will not be the case this time. Yeah. Yeah, see? Oh, jeez, again. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, go away, go away! Ah! Damn it, I didn't get up the... The one thing that I do hate about a lot of things is when characters can't go up a small ramp. I think it's absolute BS. There it is. Slash this guy's butt to death. Alright, so, now that we've taken that off, we have our ring set. Now, we're going to go straight for this thing. However, there's a unique way of fighting. Can you not? Seriously, that was way above me. So, that's the Hydra. You're probably thinking, how the hell do I kill that thing? It's actually easy. You gotta avoid the water. You gotta get close, but be careful. There's a ledge right there. Then he does this. He attacks with all of his heads, and you actually attack the heads until you cut them off. Like, literally historical Hydra. There we go. And this is actually how you kill it. You cut off heads. So yeah, if you try to do this as a mage, good luck. Because your spells suck against them. You can't lock onto the heads themselves. And see, this is what I mean, is you have to like run to hit like some of the heads. And if you don't have this ring, it's incredibly difficult to do. Come on, slam your heads down. Hey, well the heads come back here now. Oh, come on! Wow, that was a horrible miss. See, and they always move away, so it's like you have to have this ring, otherwise it is super hard to get to them in time before they pull their heads out of the ground. Alright, come on, guys. There we are. There we go. Is he dead yet? Nope, still got heads. Now, two things can happen. Either A, the heads are... you defeat all of the heads, or B, you actually do enough damage to each head that its whole HP drops. That's a little more difficult to do, but you can really do that if you're like super powerful. I myself am not super powerful, so instead I will take the heads. There we go. There we go. Hydra is defeated because it has no more heads. We get the Dust Crown Ring and we get the Dragon Scale. But that's not all. Now we have to go and refresh the world. Yeah, that's not fun. Alright, but I am going to pause the video here, so that way, you know, you guys don't have to see me run back and forth. So. Alrighty, part 2 of this. After you defeat that, a golden golem will appear behind here. This is, there we go. And again, this battle is super difficult if you do not have, the ring, because it's super hard to dodge him when you're moving incredibly slow. But, super easy. And then he drops a woman. Hello there.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me.
Yep.
Most gracious, I am deeply obliged.
How obliged?
I am Dusk of Ulysses.
Nice to meet ya.
I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing.
Do I want to marry
home,
you? Yes.
Ulysses is the home of ancient sorceries.
We're gonna get married there?
My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Yeah, you always want to make sure to say yes.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words.
Oh, that's good.
Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
See, then she's going to disappear. Whoop. So, now, I'm just going to skip to going to the shore, so skip. Okay, so we're back now. Okay, let's grab this item first, just because it's sitting there taunting me. That's the night set. So here is now her thing. It's always by this rock. If it doesn't appear for you, make sure that you are, like, refresh your game, quit, come back. It should appear, especially after you talk to her. And that will summon her.
I am Dusk of Ulysses.
Yeah, you said.
It is an honor to see thee again.
Oh, hello.
I shall follow thine wishes.
Alright, so, learn gesture. Okay, from her you can actually learn a few sorceries that are super handy. Cast Light is good. Repair, oh, I'm gonna run out of souls. Hidden Weapon, Chameleon, Hidden Body. The rest of these aren't that great. But, and Ulysses Ivory Catalyst. So that's some things, but you want to talk to
For a
her.
very long...
I'm just gonna skip through this.
The sorcery... The sorcery...
Okay, now that should be
If thou
enough.
art in need, I may the...
So that should be enough. So now, if I'm correct, I should be able to go back to the area with the golem, and we should be able to find her set of armor. So, skip! And there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is the glowingness of her old body, because people can shed their bodies sometimes. You pick it up, there's your dusk stuff. So, everything else is minimal, but the one thing you want is the Crown of Dusk. This will increase your spell casting power of sorceries as well as pyromancies. And I think Lightning of Miracles. But, if you're playing a sorcery or any type of build that uses magic on a regular basis that you need for attack, that's the item that you need. It gives you like a 20% boost, and it stacks other things like the Bellowing Dragon Ring. It stacks with it. So if you're a sorcerer, must need. If you're a pyromancer, double bonus. Anyways, that's all we have for today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me defeating a Hydra. And until next time, you guys have yourself a great evening. Bye-bye!